right there.
I watched this fight 1990s and I became a boxer.
You guys
That's what
took
inspired
pictures
him
of
right
weigh-in. Adam Tinsley was on the picture.
Valerie.
Better half.
And I said, okay, great. And he's still doing it today. I don't know, 40 years old.
Yeah.
Close to 50.
Just days before the highly anticipated showdown with Mario Barrios, an unexpected visitor stepped into Manny Pacquiao's training camp. Mike Tyson, the former heavyweight king, stood ringside, eyes locked on Pacquiao's every move, visibly moved by what he saw. Sensational, Tyson murmured, as if witnessing something otherworldly. His voice held awe, calling Pacquiao a true warrior, a fighter with unmatched heart and unshakable fire. There was a moment of silence, heavy with respect to legends, one legacy, and an unspoken bond forged through the brutality and beauty of the ring.
Which contemporary fighter do you most enjoy watching right now?
Out of the big time fighters now?
Yeah.
Pacquiao looks sensational his last fight. Oh, it's sensational. No fighter, and you as my witness, as any expert, no fighter looks more sensational than the Pacquiao looked the other night. No fighter, name a fighter looked more sensational than Manny Pacquiao did that the night he fought.
Let me sneeze and say Floyd Mayweather. How do I sneeze and say Floyd Mayweather?
All right, hey, listen. Then that shows that you're a neophyte in boxing. You know nothing about boxing.
Well, excuse me?
Because no.
What? I didn't hear you, Mike. What'd you say?
You don't know much about boxing.
Didn't know I'm comfortable up here.
No one said who was better. I said there's nobody in boxing that fighting that looks sensational.
Sensational.
The way that Pacquiao did against Rios.
In other words,
In a twist no one saw coming, the fighting pride of the Philippines is lacing up his gloves once more. Manny Pacquiao, 46 years old, still lightning quick and obsessively disciplined, is staging a stunning comeback in 2025. His target none other than WBC champion Mario Barrios. While most retire with their legacy sealed, Pacquiao is pushing against time itself, daring to carve out one last chapter. The world watches, breath held, as the warrior who once ruled 8 divisions prepares to fight not just for victory, but for immortality. And of all those who've sung Pacquiao's praises over the years, none have done so more passionately than Mike Tyson. Again and again, Tyson has stood in awe of Manny's ability to defy age, calling him sharp, powerful, and still dangerous. But Tyson's respect goes far deeper than punches and footwork. When Pacquiao made a bid for the presidency, Tyson voiced his support without hesitation, labeling him a great man. That kind of reverence from one legend to another makes Pacquiao's return feel less like a comeback and more like a calling.
You know, I respect it in the game. I don't know why I respect this guy, just because he's short, I think. But Pacquiao,
Oh, he's brilliant.
but that's probably one of the few fighters besides you, Muhammad Ali, all you guys, that Hagler and all those guys and stuff like that. That little right there, I never seen that guy back away from anybody. Tall, short, he goes in there to okay, great. And he's still doing it today. I don't know, 40 years old?
Yeah.
Close to 50, yeah.
Because who's the other guy, Hopkins? He's
a great guy. He's a great fighter.
He should have retired a long time ago.
Tyson's admiration for Pacquiao didn't stop at uppercuts and foot speed. When Manny entered the political arena and announced his presidential run, Tyson didn't just cheer him on, he endorsed him. He's honest, he's driven, he's a leader, Tyson declared, drawing parallels between Manny the fighter and Manny the statesman. He didn't just see a boxer, he saw a man worthy of running a nation. Coming from Tyson, that endorsement wasn't just praise. It was a statement to the world that Manny Pacquiao's impact reaches far beyond the ropes.
Hey, Mike. What do you think of Manny Pacquiao running for president? I agree. I love the guy. He's a great dude.
The air crackles with tension in Los Angeles as Manny Pacquiao and Freddie Roach reunite, and the boxing world can feel it. Roach, the master tactician behind some of Pacquiao's most electrifying wars, is once again in his corner. This time, the stakes couldn't be higher. Their mission: dismantled Mario Barrios. Their training sessions have drawn crowds, camera flashes, and breathless whispers. It's a revival of one of boxing's greatest partnerships, and as the sweat pours and gloves fly, everyone watching wonders, Can this legendary duo create magic one last time?
Machine. He ran an hour. He did strength and conditioning with you, which is not easy.
He ran an hour. He didn't realize that this gets a bit harder. As we increase the rounds, he's going to pull back on the runs a little bit. Now he knows.
He did strength and conditioning with you. He went all out. He worked hard, and now he's doing 1,600 sit-ups.
Yeah, well,
He's a machine.
yeah.
What kind of machine is he?
Huh?
What kind of machine?
Crazy machine. I don't know. He will, but as we increase this, we'll pull the running back shorter, faster. But you know, he knows. So now he knows what the train's about. We increase the train, we increase the stations, change it up all the time, so it's continually shocking his system, and we get the good results.
It was a great workout this morning. He worked hard, as he always does. And the whole team's here. You feel the energy, the vibe.
Yeah,
Good energy.
More people than I thought, but you know.
This is light.
This guy here, I got training with this guy.
This is light.
Been trying like weeks now. He's worried, and he keeps bugging me out his fucking jacket. Give me a jumper. Give me a jumper. Come on, mate.
Yesterday at the gym, he was throwing flurries. 10,
Yeah.
12, 15 punches in a combo. That's
Yeah.
look
Well,
incredible.
Listen, I know he missed and bags don't punch back, but he looks the same as he did.
I've been saying that. I've been saying that. He hasn't missed a beat.
No, he hasn't missed a beat.
The latest footage from Manny Pacquiao's training has left fans and analysts in disbelief. At 46, his physique looks carved from granite, and his speed, unreal. He's throwing blistering combinations, darting around, with lightning footwork, and pounding the pads like a man half his age. His road work shows no signs of slowing, and each session confirms what few dared to believe. Pacquiao hasn't lost a step. In fact, he looks like he's chasing something, or someone, and the chase has only just begun.
Fred's looking for a hug over here. Fred's looking for a hug. Training not funny. He looks familiar. He looks familiar.
Never too early for you.
Back to work again.
Keep me off the streets.
There's Raising Cane's poster boy.
Fred, keep me off social media.
Watching Manny Pacquiao and Freddie Roach side by side again feels like stepping into a time machine. The rhythm of their movements, the way they read each other without words, it's pure electricity. For fans, it's not just training, it's the rekindling of a bond that created history. The echoes of past triumphs hang in the air, making every MIT hit feel monumental. As the nostalgia floods in, so does belief that maybe, just maybe, they've got one more miracle left in them.
Left, ready to go again, working with Freddie Roach. I feel like I'm back in 2010, the Wayback Machine. Pacquiao looked pretty good in some of the videos that I saw, like he wasn't in horrible shape, but he is 46 years old, going up against a guy that is more than a decade younger than him in Mario Barrios. Bob Arum, in the same interview, he said that he was worried about Manny Pacquiao. This is a guy that promoted Pacquiao for most of his professional career, not promoting this fight against Barrios, but he said he is concerned for Pacquiao going into this fight. Do you have concerns about Pacquiao going in?
No, I don't have concerns. And look, I can post a video and look good for 10 seconds right now. Just like when Mike Tyson looked like a killer when he was promoting the Jake Paul fight. You writers and you guys with the non-boxing, I need to get those videos out of your head, because they're just clips. Anyone could look good for that long. I can train you to look good for 10 seconds. It'll be pretty hard, but I can train you to look good for 10 seconds on video. So don't worry about that. I look, Bob Arum knows what he's talking about, because it's the legs that's going to get to Pacquiao, not the power, not the explosive speed in front of a heavy bag. But whenever you're in front of an opponent and he's going to be moving around, it's the legs that are going to fail you. They're going to betray you. The power's not going to betray you. That lasts until the very end. His punch resistance, that's not going to betray him, because that never goes. Speed, and it's because you rely on your legs. That's the thing that goes at age. So at 46 years old, Manny Pacquiao's not going to have zero legs.
There are no shortcuts in Pacquiao's camp, only discipline and obsession. Every detail is being honed with surgical precision, speed drills, defensive sharpening, and relentless conditioning. The streets of Los Angeles have become his daily battleground, where he pushes through mile after mile. But inside the gym, the real alchemy unfolds. Rapid-fire combinations, grueling circuits, and focus so intense it silences the room. Something's being forged in the fire, something no one's seen coming. And the internet is buzzing, and this time, it's not hype, it's awe. Pacquiao's training clips have stunned even the most jaded analysts, who marvel at his crisp timing and elite stamina. Many have begun whispering comparisons to George Foreman's legendary return, another defiant stand against the ticking clock. Skepticism lingers, but hope is growing louder. If Pacquiao can pull this off, it won't just be a fight. It'll be a moment that resets what we thought possible in boxing.
Manny Pacquiao is back at training with Freddie Roach. This is crazy to think about it. Manny Pacquiao is coming back at age 46 to challenge Mario Barrios for the WBC World Welterweight title. Listen, this is inspirational. I can't lie. At age 46, to still be active, to still be thriving, still throwing punches, it just shows how much of a legend you are, how great of a talent you are. Only a special kind of human can take on this challenge. You know, Manny Pacquiao, age 46, he takes on Mario Barrios, who is in his prime. Like, this could be devastating for Manny Pacquiao if shit goes left. But you know what I keep asking myself? Imagine if Manny Pacquiao actually comes back and beats Mario Barrios. That's crazy. It's happened in the past before. Bernard Hopkins, George Foreman, they've come back in their older ages and they've become world champions. It can happen, it's possible. But I mean, listen, if we're going to talk about skill sets, Manny Pacquiao is a better technical boxer than George Foreman. Manny Pacquiao is a better technical boxer than a Bernard Hopkins. So it's not impossible if you think about it. Manny Pacquiao has got a better chance at becoming a world champion at 46 than Bernard Hopkins or George Foreman did. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's possible. Listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Fuck it, man. Fuck it, man. Why not? Live your dream. Do you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what age you are. Live your fucking dream. Let's fucking have it.
There's a powerful reason why Manny Pacquiao chose Mario Barrios. According to Sean Gibbons, Barrios holds the WBC belt, the very title that first launched Manny's storied career decades ago. This isn't just another bout. This is poetic symmetry, a return to where it all began. It's not about money. It's not even just about gold. It's about legacy. It's about closing the circle. And with every passing day, the meaning behind this fight grows deeper and the stakes more personal.
We have Sean Gibbons here, Manny Pacquiao's right-hand man, advisor, head of MP Promotions. Sean, I know you spent a lot of time with Manny Pacquiao over recent weeks and months. There's a lot of conversations about Manny's comeback. What is the latest that you could offer and the update around the potential matchup with Mario Barrios?
Well, the latest is Manny's fighting an exhibition on 28 in Japan. So, you know, you don't want to really look past that. But if he's successful there, Mario Barrios, we've talked about Conor Ben, which I believe was a great fight. That would have been a tremendous fight. We could have done it in England. We could have done it in the U.S. We could have done it in Riyadh season. But the fact that he wasn't able to come off the suspension, that put the brakes on that. So that brought us to Mario Barrios. He's the WBC world champion. Manny's first belt ever many years ago was a WBC belt. So I think it would have been a great story and a very winnable fight for Manny.
Even during retirement, Manny Pacquiao never loosened his grip on discipline. Now back in training, it's clear he never allowed his body to slip. His current regimen is brutal core strength, razor-sharp reflexes, and relentless cardio. Every drop of sweat speaks to a deeper truth. This is no hobby. This is war. Pacquiao return is not about waving to the crowd one last time. It's about entering the fire fully prepared to conquer. And the fire is getting hotter by the day.
Marvin, good. Good.
In front of the camera, Pacquiao has spoken with a calm that can only come from surviving storms. He doesn't dodge the past, he reflects on it, drawing strength from scars left behind. There's no bravado in his voice, only wisdom. He knows exactly what he's facing, and he's facing it anyway. These interviews reveal not just a fighter returning to the ring, but a man stepping into destiny, eyes wide open, heart steady, and fueled not by pride, but by something much deeper.
It's about a warrior.
Yeah.
That is the family. They kicked him out of family. They said, "Come to we need." He said, "Now you need me. You call me."
Yes.
Yes. This week, Shannon Briggs opened up a video of evolution that we came from apes, and I said, "No, the Bible. I believe in the Bible." Why did evolution stop? If people came from it, wouldn't you expect more apes to become humans?
That's the problem. The knowledge. When you are knowledgeable in this world, you are thinking that you can imagine everything.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're all just created by God.
I agree.
Created by God. And of all the creation of God, the special one is human, mankind, us.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah. So, I'm going to tell you something I noticed this morning. Your record is 62 wins, 8 losses, but I'm going to be honest with you, half of your losses you didn't lose. You didn't lose to Bradley. You didn't lose to Jeff Horn. Your 2 draws are not really draws. You won those fights.
Yeah.
Why is that, man?
It's just happened. I cannot, we cannot complain anymore. It's a charge to experience and learn from it.
Any advice to young fighters who want to be where you are, who want to be the next Pacquiao, who want to be a legend?
My advice to them is like...
Doubts linger like storm, clouds on the horizon. Within boxing's inner circle, concern grows louder. Pacquiao's age, the time away, the risk of facing a younger, faster opponent, it all adds up. Analysts worry about the toll it might take, not just on his record, but on his body. The speed gap, the wear and tear, the unrelenting punishment of youth. These aren't minor worries. They're the kind that can turn one final bout into a haunting goodbye.
This is a bad idea. Out of nowhere, the WBC decides they want their welterweight champion, Mario Barrios, to defend his belt against Manny Pacquiao. About 7 to 8, maybe 9, 10 years ago, I would have said, hells yeah, if we had a Manny Pacquiao championship fight. But Manny's been retired for 4 years. He's 46 years old. His last fight was in 2021, and he lost to Ugas in a unanimous decision. I watched his exhibition bout against the kickboxer guy in Japan. And again, I think people will look at this and go, well, Jake Paul fought Mike Tyson, and yeah, that happened. And I also said that Mike was going to get really badly hurt, and it was a terrible idea for him to do that. There were some health issues and everything else. Luckily, Mike didn't get super hurt in the fight, but this is a world championship level fight against a sitting world champion, and Manny does not belong in there. And again, I'm worried that he's going to get hurt badly.
When news broke that Manny Pacquiao had officially been cleared to challenge for the WBC welterweight title, it wasn't just an announcement, it was an earthquake. The world had assumed his 2021 fight was the curtain call. Now the stage is back, the spotlight brighter than ever. The WBC's stamp of approval instantly raised the stakes, and while reactions have ranged from disbelief to exhilaration, one thing is certain: this fight is no longer a fantasy. It's very real and very dangerous.
Manny Pacquiao is back at training with Freddie Roach. This is crazy to think about it. Manny Pacquiao is coming back at age 46 to challenge Mario Barrios for the WBC World Welterweight title. Listen, this is inspirational. I can't lie. At age 46, to still be active, to still be thriving, still throwing punches, it just shows how much of a legend you are, how great of a talent you are. Only a special kind of human can take on this challenge. You know, Manny Pacquiao, age 46, he takes on Mario Barrios, who is in his prime. Like, this could be devastating for Manny Pacquiao if shit goes left. But you know what I keep asking myself? Imagine if Manny Pacquiao actually comes back and beats Mario Barrios. That's crazy. It's happened in the past before. Bernard Hopkins, George Foreman, they've come back in their older ages and they've become world champions. It can happen, it's possible. But I mean, listen, if we're going to talk about skill sets, Manny Pacquiao is a better technical boxer than George Foreman. Manny Pacquiao is a better technical boxer than a Bernard Hopkins. So It's not impossible if you think about it. Manny Pacquiao has got a better chance at becoming a world champion at 46 than Bernard Hopkins or George Foreman did. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible. Listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Fuck it, man. Fuck it, man. Why not? Live your dream. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what age you are. Live your fucking dream. Let's fucking have it.
Boxing analyst Ryan Campbell struck a thoughtful tone. Yes, he admitted, the risks of age are real, but so is history. Legends rewrite the rules, he said, pointing to George Foreman as proof. Campbell believes Pacquiao, with the right strategy, could pull off something unforgettable. Mario Barrios and his team aren't taking anything for granted. They're treating this like the biggest fight of their lives. Barrios' coach spoke of deep respect, but also total commitment. For Barrios, this isn't just a title defense. It's a once-in-a-lifetime shot to defeat a global icon and etch his own name into legend.
Mentioned a lot of people are asking what's going on. Are the rumors true? Is it possibly Spence? Is it Pacquiao? Who is Mario Barrios sharing the ring with next?
You know what? He's put himself in a great position through hard work. You know, he's a tremendous story when he turned pro and what he's been able to accomplish being a two-time world champion. And I always told everybody, you know, he fights all comers. You know, when we fought Gervonta Davis, all my hats off to Gervonta Davis. You know, but it was very difficult for us to make the weight. We were going to move up in weight. They presented us, you know, with this opportunity, and he said, you know what, I'll bite down for it one more time. And then from there, you know, obviously we had a tough loss, but it was a competitive fight. And his first fight at 147 pounds, he goes on and takes on Keith Thurman. No tune-ups, no getting used to the thing. Goes at that point is about as good as you can get in the division, and took on that. So he takes on all comers, all challenges. His first world title against Batirov, the Russian, is about as tough as you could have done at the time. And so I think he's earned the right now to be in the biggest, best possible fights. And now it's going to be up to Al Heyman and Louis DeCubas Jr. on what they see is best and fit for his career, whether that's, you know, Pacquiao, Spence, if that's a unification with Boots.